Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to the Jena Campaign. I'm your host as always. Now, where we left off, we were having our little stare off at Oberpolnitz. So, let us see, has anything changed? Some French cavalry. Okay, his cavalry continues to move up, but also just play stare off with my cav because I've got more of it and heavier cav. Okay, well, hello there, they're coming forward. Here come the French. In two very sort of distinctive positions. Hello. More French arriving over at, what's that? Triptis. So, more at Triptis. But he is coming forward. So, the Battle of Oberpolnitz is going to really start kicking off. Hello. Let's speed this up for a second. Okay. That cavalry continues to move forward. Otherwise, still haven't seen anything. One unit undisordered, one unit recovers fatigue. That's perfect, for me anyway. Let's kick it off by moving my cavalry back here. Still. I'm going to come back to Oberpolnitz. We'll deal with them in a minute. In the meantime, I should keep them there, but not worthwhile. I will probably place them up here, though, to see anything coming. Now, the big part of it all is the placement of Prince Louis Ferdinand's troops. That is the Prince Clemens, so these are the Prince Clemens guns. the Mufflings, Mufflings Regiment, which is IR-49. You go with them. And then the Hansen Kessel. It's Clemens. Hansen Kessel. Hansen Kessel. And as you guessed, the Hansen Kessel. Alrighty, let's see where I want to sort of take up position. That's the question, isn't it? Because what have I got? 9 battalions? 9 battalions. And what's that? 10 squadrons, give or take? Yeah, stupid mouse. Well, for now, I will deploy you over there. There, and there. For now, we are just going to probably take up position between Hochdorf and Langenfeld, although that would leave that hill uncontested. Which is not exactly brilliant. For now, however, I'll just have to accept that. And we'll take up positions in the meantime. So we'll take up positions there with them. These folks will... And then let's get the wagons moved. And then the 6-pounders of the guns. And finally the Saxon Hussars. If I'm forced up that way, yeah, that's going to be well out of the way. Which is a shame, because I do want to see if there's any enemies coming, but I'll leave him here for now. Just in case. I want to see what he's up to. And the risk of 61 Hussars, I think, is going to be worth it. I will, however, shift the heavy cavalry that belong to Hohenlohe this way. It's not the job they are meant to be doing, but any cavalry is better than no cavalry when it comes to that. Let's get these moved. And then, as I said, we'll come back to the Battle of Oberpolnitz. Once we've gotten everyone else moved. Blucher continues onwards. king follows suit. I think once we've arrived fully at Weimar, yeah, once we've fully arrived at Weimar, we will use it as sort of a convergence point for all the divisions, and more importantly, from there, I think Brunswick will wait at Weimar before moving, once I can potentially see what his intentions are. Because at the moment, I can't tell his intentions. He's moved to contact, naturally, which is what we have here. But beyond that, there's nothing. Right, so let's kick this off promptly by moving the cavalry. Dry overcast. You two will form up there and face that way. You two will form up here and face that way. You will face that way, however, as will you. As for these boys, since I can't do anything about that, and I know there's just a mass of French infantry there, we saw them moving there a short while ago. That will somewhat force a choice. Let's kick it off, however, first and foremost with some artillery. And then we got you to... you are horse artillery, which is good. But I have to keep you sort of facing that way. Otherwise, they will just bypass. They will attack you in the flank. This cavalry is going to fall back across the stream and get disordered in the process, unfortunately, but I think in this case it's going to be worth it. 6 ranks deep. Yeah, that's not exactly going to be practical here, so time to extend ranks. And then these boys belong to This is one battalion that's going to take up position in the village. Gonna recombine them into a full battalion. These boys are to take up position there, I think. It's not the best position, but yeah, it is, to be fair, pretty goddamn bad. Because there's not... Alright, I think it's time to at least start getting certain bits and bobs away if we can. Just in case, I'll leave a wagon back here. We'll fire some skirmishers from the village. Schonenberg, Tauenzien. Still, I'm okay with this, I think. I have a clear retreat path. Clear line of retreat. Plenty of roads to go down. So there's no issues there. It's just a case of see how the battle develops. So for now, that's going to be that. And Rochelle will stay at Erfurt still. Same with, Kalkoif will stay where he is. Because I don't see the point in moving them just yet. Because the Battle of Oberpolnitz is just literally an opening engagement, nothing more. It's a skirmish. It's basically taking the place of the historical battles of... where is it? I cannot remember its name. Where is it? Uttersdorf here and Saalfeld, so it's just taking the place of them. But it is literally just the first engagement. No need to do anything crazy, no need to panic just yet. Because despite the problems of the Prussian army, and the Saxon army by extension, they're still pretty decent. They are good troops, they just have their issues. So, I'll leave them there as well, just to protect the flank of them. Bring you forward as well. I think that's a decent sort of position for now. He has to cross the stream, at which point he gets a shot in the face by the Prussians, or Saxons in this case, I think. Still, I'm happy with that. The cavalry continues to just sort of mill about, for lack of a better term, at Mittelpolnitz, but they are going to basically provide my flank protection from massed roving French cavalry, which would be a big problem if I did not clamp down on it. Hohenlohe will not head down that road. He will be coming up here and heading this way to join with the others and get them under command. All of this stays where it is for now. So I think that in spite of everything, the situation remains okay. What can horse artillery battery you can shoot at them? Not really worth the ammo, truth be told. And I have a lot of ammo. I've got nearly 20,000 shots. So I have the ammo, it's just not really worth it. Not from that range, anyway. So I think that is going to be that. My big concerns are where's Davout? Where's Davout? Where's Ney? Where's Augereau? Where's Murat with the heavy cavalry? Where's Napoleon and the Imperial Guard? All very, very important questions to have answered. I do not, for example, need Napoleon, Murat, Ney and Davout suddenly appearing versus these lot. Because that would be a case of skidamper out of there quickly using all and any means. But now, though, did I? Yes, I did. Just making sure I moved all the elements that I want to move. Which I think I did. So, that's going to be that. It remains an interesting situation. But one that's very open to very much changing at any moment, so we shall continue to see how it develops. So for now, I will thank you for watching and hope you have enjoyed, as always. I know it's going a little slowly at the moment, but with the French now advancing at Oberpolnitz, the stare-off here is going to change very quickly into the first battle of the campaign, so hence I'm going to be no more turn skipping for the moment. So you let me know if you are enjoying this sort of format, and I will see you all again with the next turn. So until then, bye bye for now.